So officials and loved ones gathering in New York City about 6 blocks from here to honor the victims of the high-rise shooting in Manhattan on Monday.
So it comes as the NYPD is releasing new information on how the shooter obtained his weapon.
Todd Piro joins us with some new details. Hey, Todd.
Good morning again to all three of you. All 4 victims died from gunshot wounds after the shooter walked into the office building Monday evening, firing multiple rounds. In addition to an NYPD officer, 3 other innocent people killed, including a Blackstone executive and mother, a security guard, and a 27-year-old Cornell University grad who worked at the management company that owned that building. New York City Mayor Eric Adams now revealing new information on how the gunman was able to obtain the rifle used in the rampage.
The weapon that was used, part of the weapons was purchased by an associate of the perpetrator, and he also purchased the firearm that was found in the car by using a carry permit that he received in Nevada.
Teams in Las Vegas are helping with the investigation. The NYPD says they plan to question the associate who helped buy the AR-15 style rifle used in the attack by the gunman before turning the weapon on himself while also injuring several others. All as the community comes together to mourn the victims. We are learning that Barstool's Dave Portnoy is raising funds for the NYPD officer killed in that shooting. Back over to you.
Wow. All right. So there's so many details coming in.
So many.
About the shooting and the horrific nature in which it was done. Number one, the 27-year-old had a note blaming CTE, never played college football, but was a surveillance guard in Las Vegas. It seems his friends who were asked to comment, we lost track of him after high school. But he had help in putting together this gun. So I guess it came in 3 parts. I imagine with his mental health problems, we're finding out more that he had Zoloft in his car, a prescription. He probably couldn't buy the gun. Right. So he had the handgun, and then he had pieces of another gun. And one of the people that bought him a section of that gun, if not 2 sections, was his supervisor at the casino. Well,
he was also working as a security guard as well. So the question is, okay, was there a straw purchase here when it comes to who bought the parts of the weapons and all of that, and what parts of the weapon did they buy? I also know every state has different regulations on not only how they regulate guns, but security officers. But I remember when I got my license in Texas for level 3 and level 4, you have to go through a psych evaluation. So this guy has known mental health problems, and he was still able to pass a psych evaluation if they offered that in this state. I know in Texas they make you do that. So there's going to be a lot in this investigation that they're going to have to uncover and try to fix this problem.
Well, the chief of police, Brian, just interviewed him in the last hour. And if you're just waking up, he gave us some new information. He was one of the first on the scene. He said police were there 2 minutes in. Here are some of the details that he said. I think they're getting that soundbite ready, but there was something that struck me. He said that there was a cleaning lady on the 33rd floor. And when the guy gets up there, the elevator bank opens up to just Rudin. Rudin Management is the only business on that floor. And that's where this young 27-year-old Julia Hyman was killed. But the cleaning lady sees him and runs the other direction. She goes left. He goes right. And the chief said that Julia was trying to get back to her desk, you could tell.
She just left the bathroom.
She had just left the bathroom, was trying to get back to her desk, so that I assume she was probably going to hide under her desk.
By the way, a lot of kudos to the chief. He's a chief of 30,000 plus officers. To be there within 20 minutes and be the IC.
He said 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
Well, maybe he was 20 minutes.
He was
right. To arrive to the scene and the chief of the department to be the incident command, I mean, that is really leading from the front there. But he also said that as someone that has been in law enforcement for 30 years, you see a lot of graphic scenes. He said this is one of the most graphic scenes that he's ever seen.
Yeah, he even said, you asked him about the security officer that was behind the counter. His name was Alon Etene. He was 46 years old, 2 kids, said great reputation. He was not armed. And it happened so fast, he wasn't able to hit the button that would recall the elevator bank.
Yeah, it would all lock him down.
Right.
And they, he said it was unbelievable because this guy wanted the NFL. There was an NFL sign on the bank, and he went in the wrong bank. And he got up there. It just goes to 1 floor. If you get in that bank, it's the 33rd floor. So when he got out, he was facing off with Rudin, who runs the building. So
he also said that there was another officer who was armed who left right before this at 6 p.m. It happened about 6:28, 6:30, so a lot of people had already gone home. The other police officer that was killed, the NYPD officer Islam, the father of two, his wife's delivering a baby in another month, so that will be 3 children. He was only 36 years old, and he was shot in the back.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.